I'm Amy, this is Living in Chrysalis, and today I'm eating my words. And they're salty. Let's get to it. Welcome or welcome back. Yeah, so it's amazing the things that we learn about ourselves as time goes on. And as I just said, there are some products on which I am now eating my words. Yes. So I do have a few different categories to go into. But first, of course, if you like what you see, please make sure to like and subscribe and share and all that stuff. First, I'm going to go into a category of products I never thought I would buy. An entire category. First among these is bronzer. I am a pale person. I do not tan for the sake of tanning. If I'm out doing things and I happen to get a bit darker, actually I'm rather annoyed because, as you can see now, especially that I'm getting older, I do have some sun damage that especially my youngest sister seems to have avoided so far. So yeah, not thrilled about this. The last thing I ever thought I would find myself buying is bronzer. Hi! Okay, we're back into Inception, Amy. How many Amy's are in this image? Okay. Another item in this category is facial oil. Now this is the Crop Cosmetics, or Crop Beauty, not Beauty Crop, that is a different brand, but this is a Crop Pure Macadamia Oil. It's called Cleanse and Care. It's for face and body and hair and nails, but I bought this specifically for the purpose of testing out the Beauty Bakery foundation. The cake batter foundation. My friend Raven Alexandra here on YouTube sent it to me for testing a while back, but I hadn't done so yet because I read in the directions that you're supposed to use a facial oil. So the next item, I thought I would never buy a lip scrub. Yes, I picked up the Wet n Wild lip scrub because everybody and their sister on YouTube seems to love it, and I saw it at CVS when I was out of town because the closest CVS to me is an hour away. It does smell nice. It has this nice moisturizing element in it. I actually just used it a little earlier. And yeah, I didn't realize that I needed a lip scrub until I tried out my Milani lipstick, it was very nice, very beautiful, but it showed every little bit of skin on my lips. And the final item in this category is this Lancome Cushion Blush Subtil. Yes, as much as I've been saying that I hate cream and liquid blushes, and I've put a couple of cream blushes into a panning project, what do? I bought this for two reasons. Number one, I don't have a color or anything like this. And number two, I'm a brand snob and I didn't have any Lancome and wanted to try some. But this color is lovely. So I think that'll be really nice for spring. The next thing isn't so much a category as it is a single product. This is the I said I wasn't buying any more lipstick category. So why did I buy this? For two reasons. Number one, it's a Clinique one, and I've been wanting to do a full face of Clinique, but then I'd forgotten that I actually have Clinique lip products, but just not an actual lipstick. The other reason is I don't have anything like this color. This color is called Raspberry Glacé, and I don't have any softer pinks like this. I think this will look absolutely beautiful with my Winkworthy palette. There's a beautiful soft pink in there, and I think this would look wonderful with that. So, do I feel bad? Not so much. I have Vaseline on my lips, so that's why it's taking so much to show anything. But there we go. See, isn't that nice? The next category is sucked in by the packaging. Yeah. Oh yes. I haven't tried this one yet. It's coming up. These two I've been playing with, and I'm undecided whether I'm keeping them or not. But yeah. I'm an adult. I'm mature. I'm not the type to be just buy things because they're cute. Or am I? I remember looking at the Fashion Fanatic one and noting that it seemed to be a combination of the Risk Taker, which I own, and the Classic Cutie, which I thought I wasn't super interested in getting. Yeah, I got it. But what pushed me over the edge, you may ask? Well, this one, I've had my eye on this for a while, and I've watched it, go on clearance and then more clearance, and this particular one was marked as is because it has a busted out highlighter, which was purple, and I didn't want it anyway. So I thought, well, these colors are pretty. Now, these palettes were, the original price was $41. The TJ Maxx price was $25. But I got this for $10 between the clearance, for the clearance. Another category of product that I thought I wasn't going to buy, thought I wasn't interested in buying, were straight up dupes. I blame Jen at Beaudiction for this one, but it's not entirely her fault because I went to Sephora and I actually tried the ABH formula, and the crumbly shimmers. The crumbly shimmers were getting on my nerves. The Colourpop It's My Pleasure palette. Now this one is a dupe for the Huda Beauty Amethyst Obsessions. And I'm actually really glad to get this because this was $12. The Huda Beauty one is $27. So it's less than half the price. The next category of product I swore I wasn't going to buy was quote unquote basic ass brown palettes. Girl. I didn't intend to buy any neutral palettes. I had what I deemed my responsible palette in my Nudie Pick Light trio from Smashbox, and a few brown shades scattered here and there throughout my collection. However, when I saw Sultry, of course, the initial photos of it, bored the house, whatever. Then I saw Emily Noel's video about it, and she was discussing the textures and how really the beauty of the Sultry palette is in the textures. So then I started taking a closer look at it and thinking it over, that sort of thing. I had pretty much made up my mind to purchase it, and then it was going on sale. Yay! And then I missed the sale because I didn't have any money for a few days, for the first part of the sale. Well, anyway, between that and seeing Beaudiction's video on the Temptress palette, I thought, okay, well, this one, on the other hand, is Erica from Erica Approved's fault. Yeah, sis, it's all you. Now, I'd been actually looking at photos of this for a while. A channel I follow called Latte Girl, she lives in Thailand, and for some reason they get these long before we do. So she had for instance, it was on her channel that I saw the first swatches of the Naked Cherry palette, and it was on her channel that I saw swatches of this. And it intrigued me because, yes, it does, on a superficial level, it does resemble the Sultry palette. It does. However, once you actually start taking a look at them, and some other channels have since noticed this, the Naked Reloaded is like a neutral to slightly warm tone, and the Sultry is neutral to slightly cool tone. So you do get a different feeling from them. And so I thought that was interesting. But what truly sold me on the Naked Reloaded was Erica. She is very detailed in her reviews. Fantastic. And after I saw her swatches and her trying it out and her review, cool, sold. The shimmers are not as so problematic as the ABH ones, which I've been kvetching about for some time, even just in this video. They're beautiful, and I'm really happy with it. I have done a video on it, so you can always go back and take a look at that one. I've done a couple looks with it. I mean, is it a super versatile palette? No. This is the one that, you can grab in the morning, throw on a few shades, and you're good to go to work. You're all set. There's not going to be anything crazy. You're not going to get HR giving you a call. Hey, can you tone that down? And you're not going to make a giant mess on your face like you might with Sultry. The Colourpop and Karrueche Brown Sugar. Do I know who Karrueche is? Isn't she that model that dated Chris Brown after he beat the crap out of Rihanna? Is that the same girl? The name sounds familiar. I can't imagine that there's a lot of women out there named Karrueche, but I could be mistaken. I don't know. Anyway, so this is the palette, and it is actually much more interesting looking in person than it is here. I decided to pick this up mostly because I was kind of curious about it. I thought at the time I would like some more neutral type colors to play with. Last but not least, this isn't so much a palette as a quint, is my chocolate donut. This is a Revolution palette. The proper name is Chocolate Dipped, and this is it. What sold me on this one was actually Allie Dawson's video. I referenced her video before when I was doing looks with the other two donut palettes that I bought. But what convinced me to get this brown one, even though it's brown and clearly I have several brown palettes, was this color here. Girl. When I saw her look with this palette, particularly this goldy, this browny, goldy, shimmery bit of awesomeness, yeah, okay. As long as I'm at it, why don't I swatch this too? Well, like I said, look at that chocolate. The chocolate shimmer, holy crap, I can't wait to play with this. I'm going to have to do this video very soon. That's another one that got put off. Yeah, it has a scent. I'm not crazy about it, but okay. It ain't Too Faced, it's Revolution. This was $7. Oh yeah, we have the mother load of what I wasn't going to do in here. This is the first time I'm opening this. I just pre-sliced the tape so I wouldn't bore you to death. Yep, Colourpop again. Girl. So, I've been going back and forth with myself on whether or not I was going to pick up the Just My Luck palette. Some of the greens, I'm not entirely sure about, as far as the really cool greens. But then I started thinking, well, if nothing else, I could probably just pop them on my lid and call it a day. So there's that. Yeah. Oh, the colors that, or the shades that kind of concerned me were mostly the Chances Are, the Kiss My Ass, and Big Bangs. I've tended to go for the grungier greens, but for instance, see how bright those are? I'm not sure how that's going to come across, because because the green bits in my eyes tend to be a bit more grungy, but said I'll play around with it. Yeah, $12, I'm feeling okay about it. Although I really wish I knew what Mo Bamba means. Does anybody know that? Somebody explain to me in a comment section what Kiss My Ass means. But yeah, Mo Bamba, I'm still a little bit in the dark, but let's take a look at that color anyway. Ooh, that's nice. All right, well, like I said, I wasn't sure if I was going to get this or not, but I did. Where I ran into trouble is what I did to complete the order. Yeah, girl. So, a while back, your girl saw the Soul palette on Colourpop's website. And wasn't terribly interested in it. You know the bit of genius that Colourpop has done with Soul and Mar palettes? They've repackaged them to go along with the rest of their single color theme palettes. So that's the Soul one. Yes, I bought it. Why did I buy it? For a couple of reasons. For one thing, obviously, coral's the big thing this year, and I do want to play around with some corals, so there we go. And the other reason is that as I've been exploring a bit, I've learned that I can take some warmer shades better than I thought I could. So I want to further explore that idea. Oh my goodness. This did not show up well in the photos at all. This color here, Floaties, this looks like a shimmery creamsicle. Oh my word. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, this is gonna be fun. But yeah, I swore I was never gonna buy this. And here I am. Yeah. Another thing I swore I wasn't gonna do is be a completionist. Yeah, I lied. Lies. Yes, I bought Mar. And okay, I'll admit some of the motivation was in fact to be completionist. But the other part of it is that as I was saying with the warmer colors, I wanted to explore some of them and, and maybe even, for instance, those colors particularly interested me. These sort of aqua tones. I don't really see myself doing that as a regular thing, but, I do want to play around with them, and I think that this is a good price point to do that with, since I needed to top off my order, and because I've heard such wonderful things about Glass Bull, I decided to pick it up. Oh, that is pretty. There we go. I don't know if that shows up properly or not. Woo! All right, there we go. That is beautiful. I'm going to have fun with that. But I did not intend to buy any more singles. And then I found myself, I think, 80 cents short. So, yeah. So I bought the little single thingy to put it in. Now, this next item, I actually did an anti-haul line. My only anti-haul video. It's called Swatch Party Anti-Haul. I'm still not able to link things because the phone app is annoying and apparently doesn't let me do that, but it's what I've got for now and it's working fine otherwise. Anyway, if you go back through, you see a Swatch Party Anti-Haul video. And in the video, I anti-hauled this. Yeah, I know, right? Well, after I anti-hauled it, I was still looking around because something about my swatches was bothering me, or my swatch photos. And after a while and some research, I realized what it was. It was the terrible lighting that they have in that Sephora and JCPenney. Nothing looks right in that. I don't know why they haven't done a better job with their lighting in there, considering they're selling cosmetics and color accuracy is kind of a big deal. But I went ahead and picked this up in the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale because I've been thinking about this for a while. And yes, I know I anti-hauled it, but as I was looking at the other swatches and kind of thinking about where I went wrong in mine, I started thinking, I would like to get this, but $49 is a lot of money for a single palette. Anyway, I started to think of the chocolate gold as something that I was going to keep an eye out for a sale. So at $24.50, I'm totally comfortable with that. That is less than I paid for my chocolate bonbons at TJ Maxx. I paid $29.99 for that. And I was completely fine with that too, because it still wasn't the $49. Or was that one? No, it was $49. But anyway, it was, still a significant discount, and I was fine with that. So I doubt I'm going to do better, better price-wise on this palette. So this seemed like the time to grab it. And yes, gosh, that's so shiny. Yes, I'll do a video with this too. I'm definitely looking forward to it. This is just a beauty. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe. Thanks.